Our people all across in our districts are making those tough decisions, those responsible decisions to cut back. Our states are making those decisions. It seems here in Washington, the federal government's the only entity that doesn't seem to get it. And hopefully, before anything does pass, because we do still have time, that we can turn this train around and get it back on track.
We're basically saying that there's two courses before us. We're standing at a crossroads. One of them is the old Keynesian thing that we're just going to spend a ton of money and slop it into everybody's pocket. And the people that get the money may like us, but the whole economy is going to go down not just into a recession, but to a depression. The other alternative is to get the government out of the way and allow the small businessman to make the investment to drive the economy. And those are the two choices before us. We're not trying to criticize the Democrat Party for the past things, for creating the problem by making loans to people that shouldn't have gotten the loans, for refusing to regulate Freddie and Fannie. But now it is their responsibility because the voters have put them in charge, and they're going to have to take one of these two courses. And we're standing here today saying you need to choose the responsible course, which is empowering small business to create those jobs.
And one last thought, if I can, the gentleman would yield.
I do.
And we are at that crossroads, and that's why it's so important that we have this conversation now, because this is a bipartisan issue. If you look at what's happening all across the country, it's not just Republican governors, but it's Democrat governors that are also making those same responsible decisions to cut back rather than increase taxes, rather than go into deeper debt. It's Republican and Democrat and independent families across our country that are making those tough decisions. And so I think that we, as responsible members of Congress, can join on both sides, Republican and Democrat, and do what's right for the taxpayers and for the future generations so that they're not saddled with this extra $1.3 trillion of deeper deficit spending.